Why is my camera not working? Oh, huh. There we are. That's why my camera wasn't working. It wasn't on. Oh, crazy. Okay. Let's turn this light down a little bit. It's a little kind of crazy bright in here. Let's do this. Oh, that's a little better. It's a lot less harsh. There we go. Well, welcome to Summerfield Draft Horses, and we are going to talk about Monday today. And I'm going to wait for some people to come in. And how are you guys doing? Hi, Terry. How are you? I've got to move my camera. Well, it looks like I'm actually looking at you guys. I have two screens. I got something going on for you guys today. Hi, Lori. How are you? How are things? So I was working with Monday today, and he gets very nervous when it comes time to being tacked up. He breaks out in a sweat, so he didn't do too much today. So I don't know what happened with him, what they did with him. So let's see. Let's turn that down a little bit. All right. So, Terry, Lori. Good. I'm glad things are going well with you. This is going to be fun. I don't know how many people are going to pop in today because it's so close to Christmas and the holiday. So I'll wait until a little later on when I see a little bit more people pop in to show you a little thing. Hi, Mello Matthews. How are you? So I got a little something I've been putting together for a while. It's been a week, actually. Right about now is a week that he's been here with us. So I've got two other videos that I'm putting together. One is almost finished. I'm putting music to it right now. And then another one is, I don't know where it's at in the stage. I think I just have everything put into the player at the moment. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I wish I had like little trees or something like put up, like little sparkly trees or something like that, like when you say a name, have it like with snow or something. That would be kind of fun. So, you guys all ready for Christmas? You got everything all ready? And I'm going to move my camera again. I'm sorry. There. That's better. Sorry about that. So, I've got 3 monitors in front of me. I've got one here, one there, and one there. And you guys are in the middle, but the text is like on this side of the screen. So it looks like when you were over here, it looked like I was always looking over there, but I want to look at you guys. And so, yeah, Lori, it does. It goes by fast. The holidays and even training goes by really super fast. Not Friday. Friday's good. He's fat. He's getting bit by Yoda a lot. Yoda's being a little bit of a jerk lately. I don't know why. But he's a jack, so what do you expect? He'll get gelded later on, probably in the middle of the winter, probably in like February. We'll get him gelded. So it looks like it's just there's 5 people pop in. Yay! Hi. But a little rundown. And first of all, I need to say thank you to everybody. I hope you saw my other video. I've got a new thing that I've been doing more. I've always had Canva for a while, but I haven't really used much of it as far as the audio visual side. I've always used it for flyers and thumbnails and stuff, but never really used the animated section of it. So the other day I was playing around with it, and I decided, yeah, always that one. It is. So there's a Mello, hello. And Lori, she's here. And I forgot I can do this stuff on this one. I forget StreamYard's so funny like that. So where was it? Oh yeah. So I started playing around with the video part, and that's why I put the credits into the last video. Hi, Crazed Vintage Model. One of these days, I need to know. You need to tell me what your name means. And what all that is. Where'd you get all that? Merry Christmas. And Poison Sumac is here. Hello, Poison Sumac. Oh, Sumac. Sumac? SUMC? Not A. No, not Poison Sumac. That would be like itchy stuff. But yeah, so I threw that in there and I had the credits. So I named everybody that made a donation, and I have a feeling that section is going to keep on getting longer. So I wanted to do something really super special for you guys, and I'm going to give you all a little sneak peek. So as you guys pop in, please put in the chat and say hello, and that way everybody can see who's popping in, and you guys can make friends with each other, and it'll be a lot of fun. Because this is what this all is about. It's a whole community. It's a family of Summerfield draft horses. It's not just me and the horses. It's all you guys, especially now. Especially now with Monday. So, okay, this is hilarious, you guys. I'm just gonna get right into this part. So the other day, yesterday, Thursday, Friday was supposed to have a vet appointment to get his feet done. So Tuesday, I called the vet to switch it to Monday to have his feet done, which that really screwed them all up already. So instead of Friday coming in on Thursday for his feet, it was going to be Monday. Follow me here. But that didn't work out because it was really too late. I got bumped down. It was supposed to be at 4 o'clock. I got bumped to 5:30, and I was not going to be driving around in this hour. So we talked to the vet, and I said, hi, David, how are you? Nice of you to pop in from British Columbia, Canada. And, oh, okay. All right. Oh, Crazy Venture. Okay. It's my initials. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. I like it. So I said, while I had you on the phone, the veterinarian, I'm here talking to them on Thursday morning. I said, we got to get Monday in for a complete workup, and just to make sure that he's going to be good. He needs his vaccines, he needs his Coggins, he needs rabies, he needs his teeth checked, and he needs to make sure he doesn't need a float, and he needs his feet done, and we just got to give him the whole workout. I wanted the nutritionist there, and number 2, oh wait, hold on. I was a subscriber number 2, number 3 way back. I know you've been around for a really long time, David. Thank you. You are like ancient like me. So what we decided to do is because even though his feet needed to be done, they weren't terrible. I've seen horses with like awful feet, and his were okay. They could wait. So on the 28th, which was the day that we were supposed to go nose to nose, it kind of works out great because 9 o'clock in the morning, Monday, is going to have an appointment. I think that's a Thursday. That might be a Friday. Wait, the 28th. That's a Thursday, right? Yeah, it's a Thursday. So he's gonna go in at 9 o'clock in the morning. He's gonna have his farrier appointment done. He's gonna have his teeth done. He's gonna have Coggins pulled. He's gonna have his vaccines. He is probably gonna need to be sedated so we can look at his teeth to figure out if they were kicked out or if they were just ground down, or I think he has an infection in one of his teeth on the upper side. So sometimes, hey stranger, hi Rob. Everybody, you guys remember Rob from Curmudgeon in Alaska? He did a little side by side with me in 1 year or one couple days back. So we're not really sure what's going on with his mouth. Like he's got the snooty nose, but it's not really a snooty nose. It's more, I did some research a little bit about it, and it's not a bacterial infection because he's been on antibiotics and it's really started to clear up, and his personality is starting to come right out. So whatever was going on is starting to get better. He doesn't have that funky, weird smell anymore. So that's kind of good. So he's not fighting any more infection. So on the 9th, when we go to the vet, or the 28th, when we go to the vet at 9 o'clock in the morning. He's going to get all this stuff done. And then if the veterinarian gives us the all clear, then we're just going to bring him home and we're going to do a thing and everybody's going to be all put together. So that is a really exciting day for me. And for you guys, I'll make sure I video it. Not sure if I can go live. I might be able to. What do you guys think so? It's a Thursday. I know some of you guys are working. And it probably won't be until afternoon or something. I mean, what do you guys think? I can't do it at night. I have to do it during the day. And I know some of you guys are on the West Coast. I know some of you guys are in New Zealand where it's crazy. And of course, Rob, you're in Alaska, so you're way out in the time. You're like what? 7, 6, 5. No, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon up there right now. So, so that's where we're going with that. Is the 28th is the big day. The 26th, I'm gonna expand out his pasture, so it's gonna be bigger. And then they'll be able to see each other a little bit more. You know, they'll have that giant space. But I'm actually pretty comfortable that he's going to be okay as far as health-wise. I don't think he's got any bacterial infections or anything that's going on. So he's a pretty healthy guy considering, you know, you figure he's been at a feedlot. He's been probably at auctions. Who knows where he's been. But those hip numbers were definitely issued to somebody in Ohio that put them on his butt. So you'd watch the live? Yeah, we could do that. It'll be kind of really boring, I think. I have a very good feeling that the release, if anything, Yoda might be a jerk. It might be kind of exciting. But yeah, I can do that. I'll do live. It's 3:06 there in Alaska. Yeah. And Mello, you're in Louisiana. Oh, nice. You know, I've never been to Louisiana. I was going to. When I was really young, I was going to move to St. Bernard, and everybody said no. And I was like, well, I don't want to go to New Orleans because why would I live in a city that's below sea level? But I don't know, I guess St. Bernard's just as bad. But I chose St. Bernard only because I like the dog. So that's how I was when I was younger. Okay. So Crazed says that you would watch the live. So I guess what I'll do is I'll schedule it tentatively for, I don't know, throw out some times that you want to do this. I don't want to do it at dinner time because then it gets kind of crazy, which is about 4:30, 4:45 for them is when they stand at the gate and they start looking. They start wanting it. Oh, you're in Northeast Louisiana, Mallow. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I've probably gone by there then because I've traveled through Louisiana. But okay, well, I can't take this anymore. I have got to show you. So I have something special for you guys lined up. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what the new video is going to be. And the new video that's coming, hopefully I'll have it done later on tonight. I'm putting music to it right now. And it's about, well, hold on, I'll just show you. So you'll have to forgive me that I'm showing it to you in Movie Maker because that's what I use right now. It's just super easy to use. So it's in there. You'll just have to deal with it. And if you can't hear the volume, please post up and let me know because I am not going to be able to tell. So let me put the volume up a bit. Can you hear it? This is our new intro for this year. Thanks, Lori. Chloe, your husband's driving, and we're on our way to go to. We're on our way to go pick up your. Hey guys, good morning. It's about 3:30 in the morning, and we're just stopping to get fuel again, and we're doing pretty good. We're in West Virginia. On our way up, it's 27 degrees out. It's freezing, you guys. So I want to say thank you to Bridget. We're going to use your donation for fuel. 2:30. What are you doing awake? We'll see you in the next leg. All right, so that's the beginning. So it's right now the video is about 15-20 minutes long, and I know I've got to work on some of the timing, but that's kind of where I'm at. So nobody but you guys have seen this. So yeah, I figured I want to start to do something like this, where you guys can pop in real quick, and I can try to give you some exclusive content or something like that while we do these live feeds. That way you are extra special. So I'm glad you kind of like it. It's kind of cute. I thought the music was kind of funky. It was just it's called what is it called? Horses and Trains from Jesse Gallagher, and I'll have to make sure I put that in the notes for this, because it is YouTube approved music, and that's where I go to get all my music. Is in the studio. You can look at the music and download it all, and some of them, you have to have sharing, and as far as royalties and sharing, but these ones are free to use all the time. So if in my videos you hear like some that I've used before in the past, it's because there's a very small amount, maybe I don't know, a couple thousand of the videos that have music. So that, and I don't like a lot of music that has words to it, because I don't know, it just never all that great. So, oh, you're welcome, Craze. I'm glad you got the sneak peek. Okay, so another thing up to date, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but let's see. I need another screen, and I'll move this one over. We're gonna do this one. So here is our newest website. We've got that up and running. It looks pretty decent. I got to get a better picture of Friday. It just doesn't, it's too high up. It's not showing like it should. But here's our timeline. I don't know if anybody has seen our website yet. And of course, a little bit of information about draft horses and horse meat and everything around the country. That's never a good thing. So we're getting there with the shop now. There's going to be blogs that are going to be here. Oh, Mallow, it was not a cute picture. We were exhausted. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. That was not a very cute picture. That's kind of you to say so, but that's, okay. Let's go back. All right. So, the store. This is the thing that I wanted to show you guys. So in the store, we have put together little collections of things that you can purchase that help through donations on the backside. So some people, they don't feel comfortable giving cash or making a deposit using PayPal or something like that. So we decided to do something like this where we put collections together. So this happens to be the mini collection. And of course, this is our latest one, Happy Day, Happy Day. And each collection has a different donation level, I guess you could say, as far as profit. And so Summerfield Draft Horses is a nonprofit, registered nonprofit company in North Carolina, but we're allowed to make profits because we are not a 501c3 entity in the eyes of the federal government. So the profits that we make off of anything that we do have to go back into the rescue, and it has to be shown on our North Carolina taxes. So when we file it, all the donations that you guys have come in is going to be income, it's going to be taxed, and it has to show, it has to be level, it has to balance out as far as what we've spent for hay or veterinary care or rescues or whatnot, you know. So each level of the mini collection and standard horse, we've got different tiers. So you get the minis, which are little, you know, little minis. I think there's a 10% profit margin on this. And then standard, and then the warm blood is a little bit of FAQ, a little bit about that. So then you get the warm blood collection, then the draft horse collection, and the very big top one. I've got to get this out of here. I sold that earlier today. The draft horse collection carries a 50% profit. So these are going to be a little bit more expensive, and they're going to look like they're more expensive, but it does have a 50% profit margin built into the price. Everything ships free, so you're not paying for shipping. So this throw blanket, which is really awesome, I'm thinking about buying one because it's really cool. It says life is better with the horse, with the draft horses, and it's got the big horseshoe. I will probably buy that, and I'll probably send it to a special somebody that I'm thinking. But that's the store there. So that'll be kind of fun. I'm adding things every day, like Happy Day, little yellow. And I'm going to make a couple t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff. So I have to reorganize some of these things. If there's something in here that you're interested in, that's seeing like a certain, like if you're liking like those long sleeve shirts over the short sleeve shirts, or if you want to have some socks that have the logos or whatnot on there. This is Printful. This is the store that we have on Printful. So let me see here. Let's see. Printful.com. That's where that store is. So if you go there and say, hey, I saw something really kind of cool. It was like a little bag or something, or a backpack. Send me an email and say, hey, can you put this in your store and maybe do like the logo, or maybe I've got a whole list of ideas I did have a list of things that I wanted to have up there. Oh, there they are. There's my list. So, bunch of things that I want to have, like Freedom Ride and a picture of a trailer or something like that, or who says Monday sucks, and a picture of Monday. I don't know. It is going to be kind of interesting. But I figured that might be kind of fun. So I'm going to stop sharing that tab. And we'll go back into our comments here. Oh, Amanda, thank you so much. I love all the horses. Yeah, Christmas is crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm not ready for it. I am not ready for Christmas at all. I've got a couple things already. I'm one of those people that go out on Christmas Eve and go shopping for everybody, because we're not gonna. Sometimes I'm at my mom's at Christmas. She's out by the coast, and then sometimes on Christmas Eve not this year. We're just going to go down on Christmas Day. She's not too bad. It's a 3-hour drive. So, but yeah, I know you would. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of a little lazy on that. So, I'll probably keep this a little short because I just wanted to show you guys that video, a little sneak peek, and remind you about our store that's up on the web now. I'll be crossing it with oh wait, I actually have to show you. I didn't download the pictures yet. We'll draft. I took a video. Maybe I could do it this way. We might just do this. Today I was out there with Monday, and he picked up his feet. Oh my gosh, I was so happy the other day. I was like, holy crow, he picks up his feet. So I had a picture. I don't know. Some of you guys are on Facebook too. But where is it? Where's my picture? There it is. There's him. He can pick up his feet. I was so happy. I was like, this is great. After I put his foot down, I did my little jig, you know, the one that you guys all saw in the barn. And then today he did really, really good. Like I said, he gets really sweaty because like on here, I think I might be able to have a picture. One of these days I'll just have to put them up so I can share my screen. On him, he has and I don't have it on my phone anymore. He's got a bunch of scars on by his girth area, which is really bad. It just means that he had a really rough, you know, somebody cinched him up way too high and everything. And they, yeah, it was too tight and it rubbed him all crazy raw. So today he was being all goofy. He was like, oops, you can't see that. He was right in the middle of the camera. He was being all goofy. And I had my bucket down, and he actually stayed pretty well. Let me see. There we go. So this is earlier today, and I wanted to see if he stood still. Now this is at Liberty, and he was like, "What the heck? Okay, all right, I'll just stand here." So I figured I'd brush him really quick, and you know, with my hands, just kind of see how he tolerated somebody being high up next to him without being tied up. He's like, "What do you? Okay, all right, let's see how he turns his head." He's used to being told not to move. So, but he did really super good. So I did a little pressure and release, and then I'm gonna try it on. I think I tried on the next side. He was in the way. He's backing up. He's like, "What the heck is going on?" So, but you see how he's standing there and he's just looking like he doesn't want to move. He's looking for a treat. But so I worked with him a little bit like that today, and he did fantastically. So it was only maybe maybe a couple minutes, you know, but it was at Liberty, and I didn't want him to feel that he had to stand someplace tied up because then he'd back up or whatever. But I do try to do things at Liberty. It's much easier. And Amanda, what does Monday think of Friday? They haven't met each other yet. They are still on either end. Friday's over there, Monday's over there, and they can see each other, but Friday's kind of a chill dude anyway. Want to say Tuesday, the 26th, the day after Christmas. I'm going to move the fence line. So right now, the way it's set up is the house is in the middle, the barn is over here, and his run-in is over here, so I can look at him from the kitchen and from the dining room in any area on this side of the house. And the pasture set up so it's kind of like this and like cut in half in the middle. So the barn's over here, they can kind of sort of see each other through the backyard. And what I'm going to do is take this little tiny fence that he's got, and I'm going to move it so it's like this. So now he's going to have this whole section on the side, and then they'll be able to see each other, but they'll be more like a quarter of an acre between each other. So, and then from there, you just take this part down, and then he has all of the secondary pasture, and they can go nose to nose. But that's not going to happen until we get the okay from the veterinarian on the 28th. So, yeah, there's a lot that goes on, in the first 2 weeks of a horse coming onto the property. You could easily just put them all together and figure out what happens, but my experience is it doesn't happen, and it's not very good. So what we do is when we get a new horse in, we always put it in quarantine, like straight into quarantine, because you never know if it has any type of infections or whatever, fever or whatnot. Then we take it for walks, hand walking like we did the other day. And then we bring the other horse and walk it on the other side of the road. So the two of us are walking together, but they're across the road. They never touch. They never get close to each other or anything. Make sure that works out good. They get kind of sort of used to each other. They're doing something together with all of us, and they're learning how we move and how they move, and just kind of get into each other's space, so to speak. Kind of bonding in a kind of weird way. But we usually do that about twice. And then we move the fence to a nose to nose, and that will really tell us if they're going to get along, because then, if they have fighting over the fence or something like that, and it's a hot wire fence, so somebody's going to get shocked if they touch it, which has happened, and it's quite comical because they inch over, and of course the fence comes like to here, so they get zapped really quick, and then they bolt the other way. It's really quite funny. I feel bad, but I've been hit by the fence, been hit by the fence a zillion times, and it's not that bad. So then when it comes time to have them all go together, we go for another walk. And by then we're kind of nose to tail, and we walk side by each. And then we just put them back in the pasture like it's no big deal. And everybody's cool about it. I've never had any problems since then. So that's probably what we're going to do. And when we come back from the veterinarian, it's going to be at 9 o'clock as the veterinarian on the 28th. It'll probably take, let's see, it's a 45-minute drive from here to there. So even if it takes us an hour, it's going to take at least a half an hour to have his feet done. So it's 9:30, and then at least another half an hour to 40 minutes to get all the medication done, the observations, the tests and everything, make sure that those are all okay. And then come back. It'll probably be 10:30, 11. It'll probably be about noontime. So I'm thinking maybe like 3-ish. We might do this. We might go live around 3. And that way it'll give us time to go for a walk, depending on what husband wants to do, because he kind of has to come with us. So you need to bring you over. The funny thing is everybody that lives in our area, they know that we have horses, and we know that they rescue. So they've been asking over the past 6 months, when are you going to get another horse? When are you going to get a horse? Because they always see the skinnies, and then they get fat. So my neighbor over here, she came by the other day, and she says, Friday's lost a lot of weight. I said, no, that's not Friday. Friday's over here, and Monday's on the other side. And she's like, oh, I didn't realize you got another one. She goes, I can never see them up at the road at the same time. So Monday has been standing up by the road a couple of times. So he's starting to move around a little bit more. He's starting to feel more comfortable. And usually they do that within like 3 or 4 days, not 5. So I think he's going to be the type where it takes a little bit longer to kind of adjust to certain things. But yeah, so he'll be okay. He'll be doing good. So our fundraisers are still going. You can go through the store, or you can still go through our 15 Hands TAC, and I'll put up our address. That's our regular PO box. That's on our website too. and on our Facebook page, so everybody knows that that's the P.O. box in case you need to send in, if you want to just, old school, write a check or something like that. You can do 15 hands, or you can do, because that is the tack store, is 15 hands tack. So a lot of things need to go on. I have a portion of the video that I was working on, not that one that you guys just saw, but a portion of the other video. I start to break down everything that is how it's going to cost. So let me see, here we are. Coggins, it's $44 to pull a Coggins, and for teeth float, it's $145. I don't think he'll need teeth float because he's got no teeth in the front, but she's gonna do an inspection of his teeth, and that's $40. The vaccines, stupid expensive. They're $90 for the vaccine. So it's got tetanus, rabies, and East West Coast Nile virus, and a rhino virus, and that will probably help out with his nose. And the reason why I could do them myself, and I've done them, and I don't mind doing the vaccines myself, I'll save a ton of money. But here's the thing. If you go to your veterinarian and you have them administer the vaccines on behalf of you, then if anything happens to your horse, the vaccination company, Erlinger Bowenheim or something like that, they will pay for all of the medical costs associated with getting your horse back to health in case it has a reaction to it. So it behooves you to have your veterinarian do it, because they won't do that with somebody that's given it to them on their own, because it means that they could have done it wrong, or they could have stored it improperly, and they don't trust you, basically. They trust the vet. So that's what we're going to be doing there. And then let's see, what else does he's got this huge wish list: new bridle, saddle pads, but that's later. But we're looking at food and vaccines and medical supplies and everything, because he's on all sorts of antibiotics, and they're doing good. They're not very expensive. Antibiotics aren't very expensive. So, oh, my email address. Oh, yeah. I probably should put that up there, huh? Let's see. It's Summerfield Farm Drafts at Hotmail. Yeah. Summerfield Farm Drafts at hotmail.com. See, I'll put that at the bottom too. There. So that's our email address, and it's also on our website and on Facebook and on YouTube in our About section on YouTube. So feel free to write to us anytime. I've always got it, and I get it right here on my phone. So if you guys, see, yeah, YouTube saying from Rural Heritage, they're live too. But yeah, email me anytime. If you have any questions or something that you want to see, and you're not ready to pop it up on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and you just want to write me a note, send me an email. I'll be happy to talk to you. Oh, you're welcome. And you're in Glenville, Pennsylvania. Oh, Amanda. Oh, where is Glenville? Oh, I need to find out where that is. Where is that in relation to where we were? Let's see. Let's go here. Glenville, Glenville, PA. Let's go look at the maps and the directions from me. Let's see. Oh, you're 6 hours away. Oh, okay. You're way over in the middle of Pennsylvania, Amanda. Okay. Over more towards Maryland and all that area. I was on the other side by Columbus, Ohio. That's where I was. So, oh, you must be, is the New Holland over there? Where is New Holland? New Holland. That's the other huge place. New Holland. Oh, you're only an hour away from New Holland. Oh, heck, if I ever go up there, I'm staying at your place overnight. I'm going to come visit you. But that's where a lot of the other ones are. That's pretty much the biggie is New Holland. They have these big, huge draft auctions there, and it's just, ugh, it's just awful sometimes up there. It's just bad. The Amish come to just drop everybody off. Skinny minis, sick ones, don't matter. Let's see. Mudgeon says he's making cinnamon buns for the train crew. Okay, so this is really neat, you guys. So what he does is I don't know how often, but it's like they have a potluck on the train. So he brings these amazing cinnamon buns, and Rob is an amazing chef. I mean, I've never had his food, but I've seen it, and it just all looks amazing. And it'll be really cool. That is really awesome that you do that you bring the cinnamon buns and stuff like that. I can't wait to come visit Alaska and try one. One of these days when I can get away and not have so many horses. Let's see. Amanda says, is my husband getting ready for Christmas? About as ready as I am. We are like, usually I get everything done early, and I didn't this year. I have been lollygagging. I have been doing the draft horse drag, and that's dragging my feet. So, I think he is. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, crazy. All right, I'm going to shut this out. All right. Well, I was not expecting us to be on for this long. But so now you guys know what we're doing with Monday and the timeline again. So I'll put that in the chat notes after I finish this video as far as what we plan on doing. And I will schedule a live feed for the 28th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I think we'll do that. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And appreciate oh, you know, Chris, I used to do that. And when we first moved here, I would make peanut butter balls and rum balls and give them all to my neighbors. And then one of them came up to me. She was so nice. She's like, I really appreciate all the sweets that you're giving us, but my husband is diabetic and we don't drink alcohol, so they had to throw the rum balls out, which I didn't know that. So now I just stick cards all in their mailboxes. So that's what I do. Awesome, Amanda. Thank you. I can couch surf. So, all right. I guess I will probably end up having to cut this a little short. I know it's really late for a lot of people, except for you, Rob, in Alaska. It's early. But I'll put in the notes our timeline, and you guys have got the store. So if you want to go through the store, and you can always, like I said, you can still always go through 15 Hands Tack with PayPal. Every little bit counts, especially for him, because it's all about you guys. You guys bought yourself a horse. Yay, you are horse owners. I'm just the caretaker. So consider yourself a plantation owner is what they call it down here in the South. Basically, you own something and somebody else takes care of it for you, and you just get to enjoy seeing it and doing things with it. Gentleman's plantation, I guess it's called. So I guess let's see. 2 more cards are good too. Old fashioned and sweet. Yes, I do Christmas cards every year. So if you want to be on the list, send me your address. Well, actually, everybody that sent a donation, I have your address. So you'll be getting Christmas cards next year. Because I already sent all mine. I send all my Christmas cards out the day after Thanksgiving, and that's it. It's done, you know. And then the ones that I get in return, I save all the return addresses, and I put that in my little book. And then next year, I add to it. So last year, I don't know how many I got last year, but this year I sent out 45 Christmas cards. It's getting expensive, you guys. So But yeah, it would be kind of fun. Oh, yes, that's a great idea. Oh, one last thing. I was thinking, and of course, as being an entrepreneur, I'm always thinking about new ways to expand and get our name out, you know, over and above what YouTube can do. Because this is something that we, oh, you know what? Check this out. Share screen. I want to show you. Oops, the window. I don't know if I can show it to you. It's not showing me. Ah, entire screen. Okay. So that's Jack. That was our Tennessee walking horse. And this was the day after that we brought him home. He was 4 years old, barely 4. But you see that nose? He was a little snotty nose. That's kind of like what's going on with Monday. So that's Jack. He was such a sweetheart. He was such a good boy. He was skinny too. But anyway, he popped up on my on my screen as a background. So anyway, YouTube, and I'm not really sure if I want to do this because there's so many other ways that you guys have been doing and helping, and you're doing sharing and hi Rachel, hello, hey there. You've been sharing our videos and I absolutely love it. I can tell when you share them, and sharing on Facebook and YouTube, and just, I mean, I don't know where else you're sharing at, but thank you very much. But they have this thing called subscriptions. I'm not really sure I want to go there yet because I don't think I have enough content right now to make it worthwhile. I think I kind of like this format better where I can show you these little kind of things. And the more people that come in are going to be able to get that one-on-one type of thing between you and I can show you the videos kind of like that and give you sneak peeks as to what's going. I think I just might keep it this because I don't think we really need to have a subscription yet on my channel. I mean, I'd much rather have this be something free and then donate to the horses when we need it. What did I miss, Rachel? Oh, you missed 45 minutes worth of everything. You missed a sneak peek video and you'll have to watch the rerun. That was about a half an hour ago we did that. You missed quite a bit. But yeah, I figured this will be a really nice way to kind of give you guys a sneak peek of everything that's going to go on later. Maybe we'll try to do this weekly or maybe bi-weekly or something like that. And we'll go from there. And that way we'll just kind of touch base with everybody and do the whole book club thing and exchange recipes and all that good fun stuff. Oh, and that'll give me a daggone it. Oh, you'll be fine, my dear. You'll be fine. When this is over and it publishes it on YouTube, you can go back. I think it's within the first 15 minutes. I showed you guys a sneak peek of what I was working on for my next video. So it's fun. It's a good 2 minutes long, but go back and you'll be able to see that. You didn't miss out. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do is I'll keep this here, maybe switch it between StreamYard and YouTube so we can do the super chats and stuff like that. StreamYard's easier for me if I want to go outside in the pasture, so maybe I'll do like a fireside one of these days. The YouTube one, I always seem to have problems with it when I try to do it on my phone, so I'll gotta do it on my laptop or in here in my office or something like that. And we'll go from there, I guess. We'll just kind of work it out. So Rachel wishes everybody Christmas full of blessings. Okay. All right. So we're going to let Rachel go so she can go back. So we're going to finish this all up real quick. And that way she can watch the video and not miss out. Curmudgeon says, have a great night, everybody. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Yes, absolutely, Rob, to you too. And I hope all of you guys are going to have a really super safe Christmas because I'll see you after for sure. And then you can tell me all the fun stuff that you guys got for Christmas and how the kids enjoyed the Christmas trees and how the in-laws didn't behave themselves and how wonderful it was. So we'll all catch up. We'll catch up probably. Well, let's do on the 28th. We'll catch up on the 28th when I let you know what's going on. So I'll tentatively schedule it for 28th at 3 o'clock. If you guys are around, that's great. If not, that's not so great. But we'll see you guys another time. I appreciate it. Crazed, Klein, Rachel, Lori, Terry, Amanda, Rob. Who else is in here? And Merle. Thank you, Mello. And let me see who else is in here. Poison Sumac, thank you. Merry Christmas. And Lori, I think I already said it. And David, you've been quiet, but thank you. You guys have a great day, and thank you so much for popping in. I love doing these little live feeds for you. If you want to come on and be a guest on the show one of these days, pop me a note. You got my email address, and yeah, we'll see what we can do about making this a whole big family thing. I'm really excited. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for smashing the like button. Thanks for sharing, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time. Have a great night, you guys. Merry Christmas.